But something I wanted to talk about was what we were just saying on the phone yesterday about what a great gift we've been given to make something right now, which I may be just saying on this podcast to hopefully urge anyone to just make something right now. Make it right now while we're all experiencing this collective process of media consumption. Because I think we all recognized when we first saw that SNL pandemic version, media is different right now. We have a different set of expectations. When people watched Father of the Bride 3.
Oh, yeah.
And just recognizing wow. And Parks and Rec, all these people were coming together to make something with a much different set of expectations of what we can possibly make.
What we can pull off visually.
Exactly. So I think that's honestly what people have been coming into our film thinking, they made this during the pandemic. It was also our first film, and we made it with tiny budgets. So we were making it as a first-time filmmaker.
Right.
That's the constraints we were coming at it with.
Right.
But everyone else is watching it with the constraints of, yep, we're all in this pandemic together, and here's what people have been able to make.
Mm-hmm.
So because those have aligned, I think it's just been this beautiful experience of here's what we can give you, and everyone is saying, yes, we accept what you can give us, and we appreciate it. So I would just urge anyone who can make something right now, do it, because standards are flexible. We are understanding of what media means right now. And I think it's also just opening the door for lots of people to try things and enter for their first time. And we're just being much more welcoming because we're hey, we get it. It's hard.
Yeah, I feel like we've been, the film and I think, have been given tons of extra credit for attempting to do something right now. And I think that there's just a benefit to we've had some people say, if you had told me you were making a COVID road trip comedy during the pandemic, I would have told you that all of those specific things were a bad idea and that you should not do them. But that's the way this cookie crumbles in general. You can get advice and you can learn the rules, and then you figure out what's right for you in your life. And I just think the less precious that we are about, especially like I was saying before, our first film, those first little babies, and the more interested and invested we are in our long-term selves, our long-term careers, and what we really want to do with our lives, I think the more that we'll learn. The process is everything.
It is. I don't think this would have ever been worth South by and all of the attention we've been getting post that if the entire experience had just been gosh, this better get me my money back. This better get me some meetings.
That is the truth. I mean, I think we get to put that tiny feather in our cap. We are definitely representing what it is to fall in love with the process and let the chips fall where they may, because I could say with full confidence that I would not regret making this movie if we hadn't gotten in anywhere. Or if we hadn't, the main thing is when people invest in your work, you really want them to make that money back. And we really, really hope that we can get Sorø a good return on this film. But it's all part of the process. And I think it's just hopefully if you figure out that you actually like the process, you've got a home here forever for your whole life.
No matter what happens.
No matter what happens.
Yeah.
We're going to make bad films. We're going to make good films. We're going to make things that offend people. We're going to have to apologize. We got to be gritty and stretchy and resilient and hopefully really into what we do. And yeah, I'm just learning a lot about that right now.
Yeah. Just keep building us up as people.
As far as the future of recovery, we premiere on
Wednesday,
St. Patrick's Day,
March 18th.
March 18th? It's not 17th?
17th. Yep, that's St. Patrick's Day.
On St. Patrick's Day.
March 17th.
And as distribution and all of the possible streaming things come out.
We're still up for acquisition right now. And let's see, the time, it's 12 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah. So if you'd like to follow the film, where's the best place to go?
You go to southbysouthwest.com. Because they're doing an online film festival this year, it's a little bit different. You're not registering for a specific movie. You are buying an online pass, which actually I'm very excited for because there are a lot of movies I'm excited for. there's like, I'm just going to promote one other one right here on this real estate. Alien on Stage. I'm so excited to see. It's a documentary about this like little British bus troupe that goes around and performs Alien on stage all around the UK.
I'm
so like, excited. I want to see that so bad.
I'm registered.
There's so many good ones out there that I'm excited to see. So you would need to register with South by Southwest and get your online pass, and then you have access to all of the films if they still have seats available, which Recovery does have seats available. We're about halfway filled up, I think. We're around like 10,000 seats left.
I'll take it.
So yeah, that would be the way that you'd see it for now. And details coming, I guess, if it's up for distribution, where to see it after that.
That's all.
That's it. Thank you.